So we found out I was pregnant with twins around 6 weeks when I went in with some labor pains. I thought something was wrong, and so we went in to get an ultrasound. And when we went, we saw 2 big sacs on the screen, and we were overjoyed. We could not believe it. Didn't really have any red flags until up to the 2nd trimester when I started having some leakage, and I was a little concerned. So they checked me out, and that's when they realized that I was dilated. But I was 23 weeks pregnant when I went into labor. It was too small of a hospital. I don't believe that they had a level 4 NICU, so they had to airlift me over.
She called me to say I'm in labor, and I'm like, what? I never passed out before, but I almost passed out that day.
When I got to Duke, I was very overwhelmed. I was scared. My family met me here. So they basically told us the goal is to stay pregnant. Stay pregnant as long as you can. They did successfully stop my labor, and I was just laying in the bed, and I felt something like pop. And then I felt something move. What had happened was Akenji was head down, and he turned breech, so his legs fell down. So next morning, we delivered Akenji and Asanti.
Akenji did good, but Asanti, they had to resuscitate him. Soon I walked in, Akenji opened his eye, looking straight at me, and I'm like, oh, man, that's the most, that got me humble for sure.
They were in the NICU for, I believe, 5 months. They both were born with holes in their heart, which, all babies have, but it's supposed to close when they're born. Theirs did not close. Akenji's closed with medication. Asanti ended up having to get a medical procedure, so he got a piccolo device placed. They have premature lungs, so that's another thing. They both need breathing treatments.
Leaving them here with nurses, there's few nurses that definitely go above and beyond.
They didn't mind if we were calling it 1 o'clock in the morning. Taking the babies home, it honestly was very scary for me. It was an exciting time, but you're used to the nurses, taking care of the babies, and they know your babies. It's kind of strange because I would always say that it's almost like they knew our babies more than us, since we were, we could only be there for so long. We had a pager, so we could call 24 hours a day if there were any, emergencies or any issues with the babies. So we were definitely supported, 24/7 all around when we got them home. They were really good about following up. The babies are, they're doing great. They're crawling, they're walking, they're playing, they're getting in everything, keeping us busy. A lot of people say when they look at Akenji and Asanti, they wouldn't even know they were 23 weekers. So they've got physical therapy, they've got speech therapy, which is basically eating therapy because they're not talking yet. And they've got occupational therapy. We're at Duke Children's all the time. When we first brought them home, we were probably coming like anywhere from 2 to 3 times a month. Asanti has pulmonary hypertension, so he would get his cardiologist visits here. They get their eye exams here for their ROP, and then their special infant care clinic visits are here as well. So they get seen by a special infant care clinic team for their special needs.
Because of Duke Children, my 2 handsome boys are doing great.
Because of Duke Children's, we've got our twin boys here, and we get to spend a lifetime of love and happiness and joy with them, and see them hit all their milestones and watch them grow and turn into big, handsome men.